Right, so we're interviewing YouTuber Jay Rainsley here, known as TrueMOBSTER. How are you, Jay?
I'm all good, thank you. Thank you. I'm all good.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm 21 years old. I'm Jay, or Jamie, that's my actual proper name. And I make YouTube videos. I'm a YouTuber, I think. I think you can call me that. Hopefully. Something like that. I make YouTube videos. So yeah.
How long have you been filmmaking for?
Um, I would say I got myself a camera and started learning like all the editing and stuff in 2011, but I couldn't actually make all the videos I wanted to make until 2012 because I didn't actually have any of the people I needed people to be in my videos and stuff. So all the stuff I wanted to make, I couldn't make when I first started. So it all kind of kicked off in 2012, and then yeah, got myself a little team together now. But yeah, so yeah, 2011.
How was it you got the team together?
Yes, I have now. It's taken a while, but because when you first start, no one wants to be in your videos. So I gave my camera to a friend, and he was kind of filming me. And then over time, kind of people started getting involved, and then I can actually start making the stuff I wanted to make. So yeah.
Who was it that influenced you to start filmmaking?
Well, I would say myself, and I probably know so many other people. Back in, I think it's like 2010, 11, Freddie W channel with Brandon, Freddie, and then there's Corridor Digital with Sam and Nico. Those guys were releasing like some awesome videos, and I used to watch them like every week. And yeah, they kind of inspired me to start wanting to make kind of like real like action videos and stuff. And then I was flicking through on YouTube and saw some kids, and they made some like running around with some guns and special effects. I was like, whoa, if they can do it, I suppose I can probably do it. So yeah, I started watching their stuff, but I don't really make much stuff now. So kind of just like I don't know what really inspires me now. So yeah, yeah.
So you want to be the kind of inspiration for other people now that you are?
I think so. I feel like I'm ready. I've kind of been inspired to get to where I want to be, and I've kind of jumped on my own little path now and kind of going in my own lane and kind of want to rather than being influenced by too many different people. I've kind of watched how they've kind of built their kind of like fan base up and kind of following, and I've kind of picked like different bits from different people what I like and their styles and stuff and kind of turn it into my own. So I'm kind of in like I think so anyway. I'm in my own little section trying to do it now. So yeah.
What's the projects you're working on at the moment?
At the moment, I'm working on a few different music videos. That's my main income. I'm also working on what other stuff am I working on? I'm working on a bunch of stuff. Behind me here, I've got a little list of all my weekly stuff. I'm going to be releasing real soon. I'm working on got a collaboration coming up with Sam Macaroni. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. That's like a gangster comedy. Going to be doing some more sketches and stuff. And what else? Oh yeah, and Friday I'm off to a big YouTube gamer thing at the YouTube HQ in London at Google. So I should be able to meet a few different YouTubers and stuff there. Should be quite cool.
How
So yeah.
how was it the musicians found you to ask you to do the music videos?
Well, so basically, I I thought I was gonna be going to college for another year, but that didn't kind of work out. And I was like, right, I need to kind of turn what I'm doing into like a job. I was thinking, well, I'm not getting enough like money through my YouTube and stuff, so I need to start doing like side stuff like music videos. And I found some local people that make music, like rappers, grime stuff in my local town. And I contacted them. I was like, I'm a video maker, filmmaker, or whatever, and I want to start making some music videos. But I had no kind of previous work in music videos, but I kind of knew I can produce whatever people are making for them. I knew I could do something 10 times better. So it's like whatever he's charging you, I'll do it for free. I'll make you the best music video for free. So I was like, right, if the video's crap, you don't have to ask me again. But if you like it, boom, we're going to start working for each other. But that was 2012. And I've been doing their music videos ever since. That's my local town. And then I kind of think from them, it's kind of bounced off into more different music videos and stuff. But I don't want to kind of, I like doing music videos because like I said, it's my income, but I don't want it to kind of make my actual own stuff, like the TrueMOBSTER stuff come second, which has a few times. That's why I haven't been uploading so much because music videos are taking over. So yeah, I'm trying to balance them out. I want to get my own channel like big enough so I don't have to really be doing this as much. So yes. Oh yeah, but music videos are kind of a good thing because Jamal Edwards from SBTV, hopefully you've heard of him or someone has, he contacted me and he set up a music video shoot with P Money, which is kind of a big rapper in London. So yeah, it's going to have loads of visual effects and stuff in that real soon. So yeah, that's kind of one benefit from the music videos.
What acts as an inspiration for your videos?
Ever since I was really young, I always loved army stuff. I used to be one of those kids that used to run around in the playground pretending to shoot each other, run around with back garden in army clothing. I wanted to join the army. I loved action movies and stuff rather than watching like, I don't know, what would you watch as a kid? I don't even know, like cartoons or something. I wanted to watch like action movies and whatever my dad was watching. I was like, that's so much better. Like war movies. I used to be obsessed with war movies. And I think, yeah, now I think all the movies I've watched are kind of inspired me to kind of do what I'm doing because I'm like, but when I go to the cinema now, like when I used to go to the cinema when I was younger, I used to just kind of like go into my own little world and be like, whoa, how do they do that? But now when I go, I'm kind of like, that's well cool. I want to kind of do something similar, but not on that scale, but kind of in my own way. So I think just everything really, movies. I used to play a lot of games. Obviously, some of my videos are based off games, but I don't really get a chance to play games now. But I think, yeah, games, movies, just life in general, I guess, just kind of anything really inspires me. That's quite cool. I can turn them into my own little kind of video, I guess.
What's the funniest thing that's happened off camera on set?
Off camera. Okay, right. There was this one time, when was it? August. We were filming down some like industrial estate, and it got about, I think it was about 9 o'clock. We finished filming, and then we all jumped into my friend's car, and it was like packed. We had some massive like cushion like stunt mats. Drove probably 5 minutes around the corner to McDonald's, got some food and stuff, went outside, and me and Dan, the cameraman, looked at each other. I was like, Dan, where's the camera? And he looked at me like, I gave it to you. I was like, oh, damn. So we both looked at each other in shock because I left my camera where we were filming. And it's a 5D Mark III with the glide cam on it and the mic and stuff. And it was literally just dumped around the corner in some industrial estate at like 9 in the evening. So luckily it wasn't stolen. But yeah, that's kind of a big wake-up call. I don't know why that was funny. I didn't find it funny at the time, but now I look back at it, it's quite funny. It wouldn't be funny if I lost my camera.
What's it like when you meet fans?
What's it like? It's actually awesome. I haven't really met many because my channel is still small, but I think the past few months I have started to meet a few more people, such as Lewis. He came down from Southampton with his friend and he got in my latest GTA video, and he's been watching my stuff for quite a while. So it was awesome to actually meet him in person and do some videos together. And we had some kids in which video is that? And one of my videos, some kids, forgot their name. But yeah, they've been in some videos. But it's actually good to kind of meet them in real life because you can actually see who's watching your stuff, because I thought my audience was kind of a little bit older than they are. I've kind of found out who my actual audience are now, which is quite cool. So yeah.
How many subscribers do you have now?
Really awkward, funny question. Right, because I'm going to this YouTube event thing on Friday, and I know everyone's going to be asking me that. So we looked at my little stats thing on Google, and it said I've uploaded 69 videos, and I'm at 69,000 subscribers. Yeah, hopefully I have a 70 by Friday. But yeah, 69 at the moment, 69,000 subscribers. It's grown quite a lot this year. I think, how much has it got? I'm not too sure, but it has grown quite a lot lately. It's quite good.
Which one of your videos is your most viewed?
One of my very first videos, because I've done a few GTA ones, and when I was trying to make weekly stuff, when it's just me and my friend that was the cameraman, I was trying to release weekly stuff, but just me, kind of limited to what you can do. So I kind of done like a GTA real life kind of thing, but just kind of me, and then I had like 2 other people in it. But to me, looking back at it, it's like one of the worst videos I've ever seen. And if I found that online, I kind of probably wouldn't check out their channel, but it's kind of given me kind of a kickstart. It's hit like over 4 million now, which is crazy. But I made a newer one, which was a lot better, and that's got 1.5 million, and that got featured on an app and stuff, which is quite cool. But yeah. So yes. Yeah, the GTA ones. The GTA ones always do quite well.
How would people say get involved in your videos with you?
Well, anyone can get involved if you don't live on the other side of the planet, unless you want to travel that far. But if you're based locally, I'm in Eastbourne in the UK, and if you want to come and get involved, you can always come down. We've had some people from London, Manchester, Southampton, and yeah, just drop me a message on either my Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you can contact me. Want to get involved? Come and get involved. It's good fun filming. So yeah.
What's your equipment you like to use when you're filming?
Equipment. Well, I've got a 5D Mark III. At the moment, I've literally just bought that, which is quite good. Actually, a year ago I bought that. And I use a GlideCam 4000, which makes all my kind of footage all kind of nice and smooth and stuff. And what else do I use? Guns. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's the main equipment, really. I don't really have like a boom mic or anything like that. I've got a little lavalier kind of mic now, which plugs into your t-shirt, which is quite cool. But yeah, kind of all kind of still standard at the moment. But I can produce what I want to produce with that equipment. So yeah. Oh yeah, computer. I've got an iMac that I edit on with After Effects for like the special effects, all the gun flashes, explosions, and then I do actually all the sound chopping, the final edit in Final Cut Pro X. So yes, I knew people were going to ask that question.
How is it you come across the locations you use?
That's quite hard now. I say it's getting a lot harder. I film probably like 90% of my videos in my town, and because we film with guns and stuff, you can't really film in public places. So we film in like industrial estates in my area, and yeah, we're kind of running out of those, I guess. That's why you kind of see the same kind of in my videos, but like different angles and stuff. I'm trying to come across like new places now and like indoor locations, and I want to kind of come out of Eastbourne a bit, but the local police are kind of behind me and kind of I notify them, so they're kind of aware that I'm filming in Eastbourne. So I don't know how that's going to work if I'm moving out of like my town, say like London or something, because I know gun crime and all that sort of stuff. The police are like hotter up there, stuff like that. So it might be a bit more harder to film up in London. Yeah.
Have you come into many problems because of using guns?
I don't really anymore, but when I started filming, I had a lot of problems. One time we were filming at my uncle's place and we let off a smoke grenade and we was all dressed up in army gear, walking back along a country road to the car, and police response turned up with like the handguns and stuff, and we was all like, crap, we're gonna get arrested, get all the guns confiscated. I've been caught by a few times by police, but now I had a police officer come around my house, gun specialist or something. Steve, his name is. I'm not going to say his whole name. Thanks. But yeah, he's been like 100% behind me since last year, and every time I want to film now, I just contact him. He sorts it all out and stuff, and he's awesome to kind of work with because I know the police could stop what I'm doing at any kind of second and take all my stuff off me, but how they're kind of supporting me is really cool. So if you're going to film action videos and stuff in like in the UK or anywhere really, just get in contact with the police, and they are usually cool with it. It's better to contact them than not contact them because you're wasting their time if they're coming to like if they get like a gun call, they turn up there and they're wasting loads of responses and stuff, and it could be actually like using that time to actually go after criminals, big time criminals. So yes.
Is there much of a process that you need to go through when you're calling the police?
Well, I literally just email them. Email them all the details, basically, how many people are going to be there, date, time, location, just like the cars we're using with the number plates and stuff. And yeah, I've got a little crew vest now, high-vis TMTV crew vest. So when we are actually on set filming, we actually look more professional than a bunch of teenager thugs on the street with guns. Because I know people used to look at us like that. When they see like a group of like young guys with like weapons and stuff, it's kind of a bit iffy. So yeah, so we're trying to make it look a more professional and stuff. So yeah, so yes.
Where would you like to see your channel in, say, 20 years?
20 years? Crazy. I don't even know what I'll be doing in 20 years. But in the future, I'd definitely like to see my channel a lot bigger. I'm really focused on build this fan base now because I kind of know my audience. I kind of know the content I like making, and I've kind of got like a little workflow going on. So I know if I shoot a video on a Sunday, I can easily get it released by the Friday, pull a few all-nighters or whatever. But yeah, I've kind of found who I like am and what I like making now. So I feel like I can go through it. I want to build up a fan base, obviously grow the channel, hopefully collaborate with some more bigger people, and yeah, just go for it, see where it takes me. So yeah.
I just completely blanked.
Yeah, I've got another question to answer. outside of YouTube, my main goal, my actual dream, I want to be a filmmaker, director one day. Like making big British gangster action movies, like car chase explosions and crap like that. That's the main goal. But I want to, rather than going up through like the industry, starting out as like a runner, because when I was leaving college, my teacher was like, you can either do what you're doing now and build up your own experience and stuff, or go through trying to start at the bottom and work your way up there. But I want to kind of do it myself, my own kind of way. I'm teaching myself and kind of building the networks and stuff I want to build. And I want to kind of build the following behind me. So when I feel like I'm ready to actually go into the industry and start making that kind of stuff, I've kind of got like a little name for myself. So I don't just go in there as like a nobody. But hopefully even just do it myself and get some funding and stuff together. And yeah, see where it's going to take me. I'm not too sure where yet, but I'm going to build my own little path. So yeah, don't know where it's going to take me, but I'll find out when I shall find out, sir.
Would you say you were a writer or somebody that likes to improvise?
Well, I'm actually dyslexic. I studied, kind of struggled at school and stuff with writing. And that's one of the main things I couldn't actually get into college because I had no grades. So I had to kind of, had to basically spend all the money I spent like working. I spent all of that on the computer and stuff and my camera to actually teach myself to do it because I couldn't actually get into college to be taught that. So I've kind of done it the hard way to get into college because I had to make up a little showreel and stuff. Done media studies for a year, and yeah, got into college, and then they started kind of teaching me. But all of my ideas and stuff, I would say, I don't know. I actually do write stuff. So if I come up with a really cool idea, and I'm going to forget it, so I'm going to have to write it down, or sometimes write scripts and stuff. But I like to have the idea in my head, and then meet up with my little crew I've got at the moment, and we kind of I tell them what we're doing, and then kind of just go with the flow because always. Too many people focus on scripts and stuff, they're all short lists and stuff. I was working on some a short film for a friend that's doing media at the moment, and their whole team were kind of like making their film like by the paperwork, not actually there right now. This is what we got, so this is what you're gonna have to work with. They were too busy focusing on this and not actually kind of making it there and then. So I kind of like to like 50-50. Have kind of a guideline on on the paper or something, or in my head or on my phone, and then see what's actually there on the day, and then go with it. So yeah, a lot of my videos have kind of been improvised, have the idea and then just go and make them. So yeah, yes. So don't focus too much on scripts and stuff. Focus on having fun, making something. That's the most important thing.
So if one day somebody wanted to become a filmmaker, would they go and get a camera or get the qualification needed?
That's also a really good question. I've done it kind of by myself, teaching myself, and like my friend Matt, he's at film school at the moment, teaching himself and stuff. But this is the kind of thing, when I was leaving college, I wasn't too sure how to kind of get to my goal, either through the educational route or kind of doing it myself. But I would personally, from my experience, go and get yourself a camera now or tomorrow and literally teach yourself everything because you can get yourself up to a really good standard through like tutorials online and just going out and making stuff. So yeah, definitely try and teach yourself because you can spend a lot of money and time kind of at college learning and stuff when you could actually spend all of that time teaching yourself. So I'd say definitely teach yourself. Definitely.
Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a massive, huge shout out to everyone that's been involved in my videos, especially the people that are involved now. I've got Dan, he's the cameraman. He joined in 2012 and he's been awesome to work with. He's shot probably like 80 or 90% of all the videos on my channel. Awesome cameraman. We've got Matt now, he's just joined. When did you join? I think May, the Daisy video. He's good to work with. And then we've got Reese, he's the most badass stuntman ever. Reese is probably laughing now. But yeah, he's well good. Reese is usually kind of all geared up and stuff in the background, like with the guns and stuff. But that's the kind of team at the moment. We did have Brad. Brad's been on and off. You might have seen him from behind the scenes. He was helping with some of the directing side of it. But yeah, that's the kind of team at the moment that comes like every week. And we just make some badass stuff, I believe. And yeah, massive shout out to everyone else that's been watching and supporting. You guys are legends and couldn't have been sitting where I am right now without you.
Thanks for coming on.
No problemo, sir.
And then we'll stick your trailer on at the end here.
Yes, I'll show you some of my stuff. And yeah, if you enjoy my stuff, It'd be awesome if you can go over to my YouTube channel, check out more. And yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Legends.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
No problem. See you later.
See ya.
See ya. Welcome to channel TrueMOBSTER. I'm Jay. I've got a beard. I'm also British and like tea with 2 sugars. On this channel you should expect to see action videos, guns, action videos with guns, and stuff that probably isn't even that funny. If this is the type of stuff you're into, hit that subscribe button right about now. Shit. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button. Wait, boys, quick, please.